Wow, my skin looks very shiny, doesn't it? I've double cleansed and double exfoliated. So it feels really, really smooth. So now we're going to come on to masks, and think of masks like the conditioner stage of your hair care. So, you know, there's very few of us now that would just wash our hair with shampoo and not do anything conditioner wise. And this is really where masks come into their own. So it's putting stuff back into your skin. In an ideal world, we'll be masking a couple of times a week. I know that doesn't happen very often. I probably only do once a week. I vary, you know, sometimes I think, right, I'm going to do it midweek and at the weekend. But I've got a couple of customers that do it religiously twice a week, and it really pays off. You can tell the difference. So let that be a lesson. So lots of different masks, and they do different things. Some of them are treatment masks, some of them are exfoliating masks. Lots of you bought the Hydro Mask Exfoliant last year, which is an exfoliant and mask in one. So gentle exfoliant and hydrating. So that's really good if you're a wash and go type of person that doesn't like too many products, doesn't like too much faffing around. That's going to be great, and that really should be used twice a week. I prefer masks that are really specific, and I'm really for multi-masking as well, which again, I know some of you will probably think, I can't even cope with one mask, let alone two. But just for the purpose of the demonstration, I'm going to show you two. Most of you will probably just have one mask. I'm going to be using a hydrating mask around my eye area, which tends to obviously, actually it's not too bad, but you know, that's where you start to see the little fine lines and wrinkles. And also on my neck, because I'm treating it at the moment with the NetFit mask. I'm going to be using a hydrating mask on my neck. In the treatment room, we have got, when you come back to the treatment room, we've got a fantastic new professional neck product mask that I'll be using on you, but obviously you can't use that at home, so I'm not going to show you that. So I think you can apply masks with your brush. I actually think you waste a lot of product in a brush, so I'm going to use my fingers. So I'm just going to apply hydrating mask, which is a gel based mask around. This is really, really cooling as well, so if you do get a little bit of puffiness, it's great. So I'm sort of just the whole sort of eye socket area, a little bit on the brow there, not too close to that. I don't want it to sort of seep into the eye. Unfortunately you can't see this because it's virtually clear, but it feels lovely. And you know, this is the sort of thing I put on your eyes before I put the contour mask over in a treatment room. And then I'm going to apply the rest of the product to my neck. So I really want my neck to be really nice and hydrated. I'm at the age where my neck is starting to show signs of aging, despite putting moisturiser on for as long as I can remember. But you know, that's the natural aging process. So I've got hydrating mask on my neck, and then my ultimate mask of all time, nicknamed Ambulance in a Tube. This is my professional one, by the way, so it's a big, big one. Probably an almond sized blob, and I'm just going to, this is multivitamin power recovery mask. I'm gonna pop that everywhere else and then just lightly spread it with my fingers. So I'll get close to the camera so you can see. You don't need a thick layer of mask, you just need to make sure, you know, it's gone everywhere. And ideally you're going to want to leave that on for about 10 minutes. So this is the stage where I'm, you know, sometimes I'll even go and do the ironing, but that's the only thing with masks, obviously they do take a little bit of time. So multivitamin mask is incredibly soothing and nourishing. It's a great winter mask, as is skin hydrating mask, to be honest with you. I think somebody who's starting off with a mask for the first time, skin hydrating mask, you can't go wrong, and you can put that all over. Obviously there's charcoal rescue mask if you've got more oily skin, and sebum clearing mask as well, for more sort of breakout prone skin. So masks do specific things to the skin, so whether it's hydrating, nourishing, oil absorbing, you know, you choose your mask depending on what your skin really needs. Mine needs moisture and hydrating and nourishing. It's just that's sort of the age I am, so I can't get enough of these types of masks. If you want to, you can leave them on overnight. They will make a mess of your pillow. I've just treated myself to a silk pillowcase, so I'm not going to be doing that on that pillowcase. But if you want to put a really thin layer on and let it sink in, you can put some moisturiser over the top, or you can just leave the mask on overnight and then take that off in the morning. When you remove your mask, I'm going to show you a little trick, because especially with the more clay-based masks, they can sort of get slightly stiff and actually be quite difficult to remove, and you end up rubbing your skin and making it sensitized. So before I remove any mask, and this is on a client as well, I always, what I call emulsify, add a little bit of water and just start to emulsify it to remove the product from the skin. So I'm not going to leave it on for 10 minutes because you'll get bored just looking at my face. So I'm just going to wet my fingers, and I'm just going to start massaging it in around again. And at this stage, if you've got more than one mask on, it doesn't matter if they get mixed up together because you're just removing it. So really work it round, and you'll find if you're using something like sebum clearing mask, it's really easy to remove if you do this. Otherwise, you're going over and over and over it with your sponges and dragging the skin and irritating it. You end up with bright red cheeks and sore skin, which you don't want. So as soon as you've emulsified it, in fact, I'll show you with the sponges this time just to show you the difference. So you can see how easily that comes off now, really, really easily. And after a mask, your skin should feel really clean and fresh. My skin feels really hydrated, even though I only had it on for a couple of minutes. And it really shouldn't take much to remove at all. If you just go straight in with your sponges or your washcloth, you'll be rubbing it away much, much longer than that. So there we have masks. Make it your ambition to mask twice a week through lockdown and see if you can get into a really good habit with it. And next time we'll be talking about serums.